Okay, welcome back to Teal House Farm. Today is a grocery vlog. We haven't done one of these in a while, and part of that's just because our grocery shopping has been all over the place with the new baby. It's just been kind of pick stuff up and run, but we've been back to normal grocerying for the last month or so. So I'll do a grocery shopping vlog and show you kind of what we get and how we make it work. So the nice thing about kind of having lived the homestead lifestyle for, this is now like 8 years now, is my pantry is really stocked with home canned stuff. So I don't have to grocery shop. Now I grocery shop because there's things I like, and I can't grow oranges in Missouri, right? And there's, snackies that we like, right, Mikey? Stuff like that. And we'll kind of show you what sort of things that we buy to go alongside with what we already have and what we raise and what we put up. And it makes grocery shopping more of like a fun thing than like a super stressful thing, which is really, really nice. Because if something comes up, like a car needs a new transmission or something crazy, I don't have to go grocery shopping. Like we will not starve. There's plenty of food, but there's not, we wouldn't have all of our favorite things. So I'm going to show you what we buy. My budget for this month is $500. There are 9 of us. You won't see a lot of meat or fresh veg and things like that in this haul.
We don't have 9 people.
Not with us, but we have 9 people at our house. And because a lot of that stuff we already have, and our freezer's really well stocked with stuff too, so I don't have to buy that stuff at the grocery store. But that $500, we're going to spend $200 today, and then the rest of it will be saved for later this month. I used to do one big grocery trip a month. I did that for a little bit if you've been around here a while, but I literally cannot store the cold stuff. I need a second fridge and I don't have one. So we're splitting it in half, kind of $200 now with the second $200 for the second half of the month, and that leaves $100 in the middle for those random things that you think about and that you go pick up whenever. So anyway, let's go get some stuff. We're going to 3 places today. We're going to Walmart, we have an Aldi pickup, and we have to go to the Dollar Tree for a couple things too. And by the way, that budget includes household goods. We don't buy a lot of disposable products. We make a lot of our own cleaning products, but there are a few things I get into that $500, like toilet paper or things like that is thrown in the mix. All right, enough of me talking. Let's go. So we're going to stop at Walmart first. I went online and I price compared everything, came up with my list that way. We only have a few things at Walmart, but I just can't get them at Aldi. And there's some items that I really just like to have. They're kind of special items. So we're going to take a quick trip inside just to get 5 or 6 things. Of course, can't go to a store without having to stop for somebody to use the bathroom. After Walmart, we head over to the Dollar Tree. I almost didn't stop here, but just 4 things that I need, and it's going to save me almost $10 to get them here because I can get them in a smaller size. And then lastly, we're going to do Aldi, and this one I've ordered online. This is a pickup because this is going to be the bulk of our order. It would take a long time to shop this in person. Okay, we're back. There's quite a bunch of stuff on the table. I'll kind of move out of the way. It goes all the way over there. Got a lot of stuff. Total was $208, so we were super close to budget, and I will show you exactly what put me over, because before I went, I made a giant list. I went online and price compared between the 3 places so that I got the best deal, and my total on paper was $199, but I made a bit of a splurge purchase, and I'll show you what it was. But anyway, let me show you what we got and where we got it from. We'll start with Aldi, which was the vast majority of what we bought. I spent $151 at Aldi, and that's almost everything that's on this table. We got a little bit of fruit and produce at Aldi. If you've been around here long enough, you know that a lot of my fresh fruit and produce I get from a local market, which is part of that extra $100 I talked about. And also with the garden now started, I've got like early spring things like spinach and stuff coming up, and we also have a lot of frozen and canned stuff. So I didn't buy a lot of fresh fruit and produce this time around. I didn't really need any more. And also I find that fresh fruit and produce from Aldi goes bad really quickly. Like I have a couple days to eat it. So this is all stuff that's going to be used in the next 2 to 3 days. But we got a couple packages of strawberries, and those will all be gone in one meal because the kids love strawberries. A couple cucumbers, which will also probably be just one lunch sliced up. A couple crowns of broccoli. These looked really good. I think these might last a little longer, hopefully. Just an extra bag of carrots. And Sam loves these too, these mini peppers for snacking or to put with lunches. They just have a nice crisp bite to them, so I really like those. Also at Aldi, I just got a couple bags of flour. I always buy extra flour if it's got a good price on it, because I just keep a big 5-gallon bucket of flour in the pantry so we never run out. And I got some of these club crackers for a lunch. When we have chicken salad for a lunch, you can put it on the crackers. And the kids love these turtles. I'll divide this big box up into little individual sized baggies and put them in our snack basket. I got fruit and cream oatmeal for a breakfast this week. I'm substitute teaching a couple of days a week right now. The school year is almost over, but Sam likes to have simple breakfast because he's making breakfast for the kids on days that I'm teaching, and so this will make a simple breakfast for him. And another simple breakfast that he does a lot is just toast with some scrambled eggs. I just got 2 cans of corn because my corn stash is getting kind of low. We do grow and can our own corn, but we've already used up all our home canned stuff, so just try to keep a couple cans on the shelf. But it actually looks like my picker gave me the wrong kind of corn. This is creamed corn, which I never use, so I guess I'll have to use this. So sometimes that happens when you have a grocery pickup. That's actually not the first time it's happened with corn. It just looks so similar to the regular corn that sometimes I get the cream corn instead. We'll use it. We always find a way to use it. I got 2 of these ricotta and spinach raviolis. The kids love these, and they're only $2 a package at Aldi. And it's got actually quite a few in here, and they're shelf stable because they're like vacuum sealed. And so this will actually make 2 simple meals for a night where Sam is working, since he works 12-hour shifts. There's nights where I make dinner for just me and the kids, and this is like the perfect size for us. A lot of the kids are still little, so they only want 3 or 4 of the raviolis with their broccoli or whatever we have. So they're cheap, yummy, super fast. I got a couple packages of tortillas, just regular tortillas for the kids. Sam and I like these low carb tortillas just because they have like half the calories for us. And the texture is actually pretty good on those. Always have extra ranch in the pantry because we can go through it real fast, and we needed more honey. So I got just some clover honey at Aldi. It's way cheaper to get it at Aldi than a lot of other stores. I got 2 bags of tortilla chips. The kids, especially the big kids, like to make themselves microwave nachos for late night snacks. So they just put some chips and some shredded cheddar cheese, which I have tons of bags of shredded cheddar cheese in the freezer, in a bowl, and microwave it for like 30 seconds. And it makes a real fast, yummy snack while they're watching a movie or something that they're doing, because the big kids get to stay up later than the little guys. I got some mashed potato flakes. I'm going to make some of my sweet sourdough starter again. I'll link that video below. It's the best bread in the world, but it needs some mashed potato flakes. So I got that so I get the starter restarted. And then these are 90 cents a box at Aldi, and they're actually really good. They're angel hair, and I got another one that's Alfredo. They're super fast, they're super good, and on days when I sub and then come home and make dinner, I almost always do one of those nights. I'll do grilled chicken and then make this as a side with a frozen vegetable, so I can get dinner on the table in like 10 minutes. It's super fast and everybody likes them, and it's really cheap. I got a few things for the kids' snack basket. So I got some fruit leather strips, a couple boxes of granola bars, some applesauce cups. I have reusable pouches for things like applesauce that I can, buy the big jug of applesauce and fill. But I've been doing the math every time I go to the store, and it's actually cheaper to get the individual cups, because this is 24 ounces worth of applesauce, than to buy the 24-ounce size of the applesauce jar, which is the one that they sell at Aldi. So it's not worth it to buy the big jug and do the individual pouches. It's cheaper to buy them in the cups. So that's interesting. I got 2 things of strawberry jello. Ivy asked to make jello jigglers this week, so we'll do that. And then I just got 1 thing of eggs. We have duck eggs, we have chicken eggs here, but we always seem to be a little bit short on eggs. We got more chickens growing up right now, so in 6 months we should have lots of eggs. But for right now, I always have to pick up an extra pack of eggs at the store because we don't have quite enough to keep up. It takes us, if we make scrambled eggs for breakfast, it takes about 10 eggs right now, and the kids are only getting bigger. I got just some individual cups of yogurt for Sam or my lunches when we have to pack them, if I'm subbing or if he's working at the hospital and you pack lunch to go. I make my own yogurt in the oven, which I can link that below too. So I always have a big jug of plain yogurt that you can add jam to at home, but if we're on the go, it's easier just to have a prepackaged one. So get some of those. And for the kids, for when they have to pack lunch boxes for activities, I love these moo tubes. They do have quite a bit of sugar in them, but they're yummy, and if you freeze them and then stick them in the kids' lunchbox, by the time they are ready for dinner at their activity, they've defrosted, but they're still really cold, so it works out perfectly, and there's no utensil to have to pack or anything like that. Kids wanted some whipped cream for when they make special drinks or to put on top of their ice cream, so there's that, and just one coffee creamer for me and Sam. I did get one pack of toilet paper because it was a really good price when I was looking on the app, so I just picked one up. You can never have too much to store. We had generous viewers who sent me so many packages of toilet paper right before I had the baby, which was so kind of everybody. I am still using that toilet paper, but I saw a good deal, so I picked them up to store for later. Over here we have just kind of a couple of meat products. So I got some sliced cheese for sandwiches. Sam really likes his American singles, so that's what we always get. I got one thing of butter. I always try to buy like a thing of butter, just like I buy a thing of eggs. Anytime I grocery shop, even if I don't need them right now, just to have them stored up. I really like seafood salad, sushi, seafood in general, so I got some imitation crab meat. And what I do with this is I divide this package up into like 4 servings and put them in little baggies and put them in the freezer. That defrosts really fast, and then I can make something just for myself for lunch if I don't want what the kids are having. And I also got these pre-made shrimp and avocado roll sushis. They're really good. They are a little bit more expensive, but it's kind of a treat for myself. Some chicken nuggets for the kids for a lunch, and then I did not buy this, but they put it in my bag, whoever picked stuff, so I got a little extra salmon. I guess we'll have salmon patties or something, but always cool to find something free in there. And then this last little set of stuff, our church does Wednesday night dinners, and everybody takes turn providing the dinner for the people that are coming in for kids, to help with kids' activities for Wednesday night. So this week's my turn, so I just got some potato chips, I have some cookies, there's several bags of hamburger buns and some cheese, and I'm going to make sloppy joes. I already have the meat, and so it'll just be sloppy joes chips, and I'll probably... I have bunches of bags of baby carrots, and I'll bring some carrots and some like cucumber slices for everybody. Just a real simple dinner, but that's what all that is. So that was all from Aldi, and that was the largest portion of our haul at $151. And then I went over to Walmart where I bought my specialty things that I really like to have that are probably cost too much money, but I buy them anyway, and I had money in the budget, so I did. So those things are mac and cheese for the kids. That's not really a specialty, but these microwave cups are. These are expensive. These are not cost effective at all. It's $1 something a cup, I believe, or pretty close to $1 a cup. And this is the off-brand. This is not the Velveeta. But the big girls really like these for late night snacks, or on nights when they have to pack dinner for their activities. They can make one and then put it in their thermos, and it stays warm until it's dinner time. So I always try to keep some of those on hand. I have these 2 syrups, which I like for coffees. We had run out, so I just like to keep little special syrups on it. Sam and I really like specialty coffees. We like to make them and have them flavored. So these are pretty expensive. These are $5 a container, so that's $10 right there. But we had the money in the budget, so I went ahead and got them because we have run out and kind of missed having them. Disposable diapers for Pat overnight. We use cloth diapers during the day, and he's actually potty training right now, so hopefully not too many more disposable diapers buying for him, but there's a package for overnights. And then I really like Crisco for making my cookies. I have a special cookie recipe that my grandmother made, and they have to be made like she made it, and I would really like to have Crisco, but believe it or not, Crisco was $18 at the store. That's right, 18. There's no way that I could justify that, nor would it fit in the budget. This one was $6.50 or $7, still pretty expensive, but nothing like the Crisco, so we'll have to deal with the off-brand until Crisco decides to become reasonable in their pricing. And then we got a case of soda. Sam really likes to have a soda to pack since he works either a 12, sometimes a 16-hour shift even, and so a little caffeine boost for that. And then this I got specifically for the bottle top because the girls have a science activity and they need a water bottle with the, I don't know what you even call that, squirty top. So I bought an overpriced Gatorade at Walmart so that just for the top so they could do their science project. And then this is what put me over budget. Micah saw this and she asked if we could get the mini waffle maker so that she can make a bunch of different types of mini waffles and put them in the freezer to have for either packing for their lunches for when they go to dance and gymnastics, because again, these actually work pretty well in a thermos, a waffle does, or just for a snack, late night snack for the big kids. And it was $9, and I was exactly on budget, and I thought, well, I guess why not? Plus it's cute, and it matches my coffee maker and my kitchen because my cabinets are that color. So I went for it. Last place that I went with was the Dollar Tree, and I almost didn't go because I only needed 4 things that I felt were really overpriced at the other stores. But then when I did the math, buying them at the Dollar Tree saved me over $10 versus buying a similar product at Walmart, and Aldi didn't have these available. So I'll show you what I got. The kids have kind of dried out their markers, and the Dollar Tree has Crayola brand markers, which are the really good ones in multiple colors. So I just needed to replenish the little kids marker set. So these 2 little boxes would do just fine. And when I looked online at Walmart to even get the small pack of the Crayolas, it was like $4. So that's half what that cost. I needed some more dryer sheets. So we try to hang dry our laundry, but it rains some days. So I do like to use the fabric softener sheets in the dryer. Sam hates it when his work scrubs are staticky, which I don't blame him. That solves the problem. And I actually usually rip the sheets in half, so this is 80 sheets for me. This will last a really long time. But again, buying fabric sheets at Walmart, you have to minimum buy like a pack with probably 100 something in it, and that was like $4. So this is only $1.25. I make a lot of my own cleaner for the floor and stuff with vinegar and fruit peels. But it takes 2 weeks in the container to be, fermented isn't the right word, but for the vinegar to be ready to have the fruit-infused smell. And I don't like the smell of just the straight vinegar cleaner. So what usually happens is I have a gap between when my next cleaner is ready and my last one is done. So I always keep some real cheap lemon-scented cleaner in my cleaning pantry. So if I run out of the homemade stuff, I can fill up my Swiffer really easily. And so I just got the $1 one at the Dollar Tree because I didn't want to buy the big jug at Walmart because I don't use it very often, but I do like to have it on hand. And the last thing was hair ties, and I'm not sure what Walmart was thinking with hair ties, but the cheapest ones that they had listed online were like $4.50, and it's just a hair tie. So I just went to the Dollar Tree. They always have hair ties. Maybe these are, I don't know, maybe the Walmart has super elastic or something, but I just need to put the kids' hairs up for gymnastics. I don't need something with super strength. And that's everything, and I will go shopping again in 2 to 2.5 weeks and reload. I will spend about probably $40 this weekend. I couldn't get milk today because I do not have room in my fridge. I still have 1.5 gallons in there, so that'll last us to the weekend, and then we'll have eaten some of the other cold stuff down, and I can go to our local market. I'll buy some more fruit, and I'll buy some more milk, and that'll probably cost me about $40. And then around the 15th of the month, I'll do another big shop, and then at the very end of the month, I usually need to buy more milk and fruit again at the local market, and I'll spend that last little bit. So that's how it works out. And again, we have a super stocked canning pantry, and a lot of the meals be coming from that and from our freezer pantry, which is why you don't really see any meat on the table, because we're already really well stocked from what we've raised here and put up here. So thanks so much for watching. We'll see you all again next time.